Hey guys, in this video you will learn to set up an automation to share the ingredients of new recipes on Pinterest using OpenAI automatically. So guys, Pinterest is a visual discovery search engine where you can share your ideas, increase your reach and improve your brand awareness, and many people and businesses use it. So guys, if you want to improve your reach on Pinterest, you can use this automation, and here you just have to add some details of the recipes that you want to share inside a spreadsheet in Google Sheets application, and after that the ingredients will be generated out of OpenAI automatically, and an image will be generated using Pexel's website automatically, and it will be shared as a pin on your Pinterest handle, and you do not have to do anything manually. So guys, this will boost your online presence on Pinterest and helps you in growing your reach. So guys, let's set up this automation together. So we are setting up this automation using Pabli Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabli, and I have pasted the same link in the description as well. So guys, you can just sign up right now from this given link, and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So sign up right now and follow me through this video, and you can create your first workflow with me. Okay, so after signing up, you have to sign in. You will reach this dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and from here you have to click on this create workflow button to set up the workflow. And here you can give a suitable name to your workflow as well. So I'm giving the name here as share recipe ingredients on Pinterest. Alright, so after giving this name, just click on create button, and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. Alright, and on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So our automations are based on these two things, the trigger and the action. So trigger is any event which is going to occur in any application, and the action would be the response or the consequence of the trigger. So in our use case, we are going to enter the details of any specific cuisine in our spreadsheet in Google Sheets application, and that will act as a trigger for this workflow, and it will start capturing the data from the spreadsheet and generate the ingredients and then generate a photo and then share it on Pinterest. Okay, and those will be the action steps, right? So here, first of all, you have to search for Google Sheets application. Here it is, select it, and now select the trigger event as new or updated row. All right, and it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this, you can create a connection with your spreadsheet. So guys, you need to follow these steps written here to make that connection. So let me show you directly how you can do that. So first of all, I'm opening my spreadsheet in a new incognito window because I'm using multiple Google accounts in the same browser. So if you're also doing that, it will be better to open the spreadsheet in incognito mode to make the connection properly. Okay, and guys, here you have to click on extensions option right here, and from here click on add-ons, then click on get add-ons. Okay, right, and from this Google Workspace Marketplace window, you have to search for an add-on which is called Pabbly Connect webhooks. So you have to install this add-on here. I have already installed it. And after installing this, you have to refresh the spreadsheet. This is an important step. All right. And after refreshing, when you click on extensions, you will find the Pabbly Connect webhooks option available here in the drop-down. And from here, you have to click on initial setup button. And under initial setup, you will find these two fields, the webhook URL and the trigger column. So guys, here in this field, you have to, let me first erase this field. Okay, so in this field, you have to paste the URL that you got from your workflow. And here in the trigger column, you have to enter the name of the final data entry column or the last data entry column that you have in your spreadsheet. So what does it mean? Let me show you. Here you can see I want to enter the name of the cuisine here like this. Okay, and as I enter this name, I want to trigger the workflow. So this column, the column A, will act as the trigger column for us. Okay, so as I want to enter the data, I want the workflow to run and send the ingredients to me here in this ingredients column. Okay, so let me just click on extensions, Pabli Connect webhooks initial setup. All right. And here, let me erase this field and let me copy my webhook URL. So click on copy. All right. And here you can see it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. So this means now you have to bring some test data here from your spreadsheet. So I'll tell you how to do that. First of all, go back to the spreadsheet and here paste this URL, and the trigger column is the A column, and here you can see we have this send test button. So when you click on send test, the test data that you have, the data that you have in the first row here in your spreadsheet will be sent as the test data to your workflow. Okay, and with the help of that data we can set up the automation further. So guys, let me show you. So guys, here let me enter the name of the cuisine as Italian pasta. Okay, this is the name of my cuisine. Now let me click on extensions, Pabli Connect webhooks, initial setup. And here I have entered the webhook URL and the trigger column. And here you can see it's still waiting for the response. Now let me click on send test here. And here you can see guys, test data sent successfully is written here. So this data has been sent to the workflow. Let me show you here in the workflow. And here you can see guys, the data got captured. So it is showing the trigger column as A. Spreadsheet's name is food recipes for Pinterest. This is the spreadsheet ID. This is the sheet's name. This is the row index, second row, and the name of cuisine is Italian pasta. Okay, so we got the data here. Now you can go back to the initial setup and click on submit. Okay, and here you can see setup is configured successfully. Close this. Now from this extensions option, click on Pabli Connect webhooks option again, and from here select this send on event option as well. So when you click on send on event, what will happen whenever you are going to add any new row here or any new name of cuisine, the workflow is going to trigger. Okay. Now guys, with the help of this name, I want to generate the recipe ingredients using OpenAI. So in this section step, connect with OpenAI. Okay. And the action event would be generate content. Then click on connect here. From here, select add new connection, and here it will ask for the API key of OpenAI application. So you'll get this key from this OpenAI keys page. So let me show you that. This is my OpenAI applications dashboard, and here is my profile icon on the top right corner. Just click on it, and from here click on view API keys page, and this page will open up, and from here you can generate a new key by clicking on this button. Okay, like this. Okay, so we have reached the limit. Let me just delete the previous keys. And now I'm clicking on create a new key. And here is the key generated for us. Let me just copy it. And you have to paste it here. And then click on save. And we'll be connected like this. Okay. And now it is asking to select the artificial intelligence model. So guys, OpenAI has many AI models, but the mostly used model is this Text DaVinci 002. So we are going to use this only, and here it is asking for the prompt. So prompt is a kind of command for OpenAI by which you can say to OpenAI that do this thing for me. Okay, so for here we want to generate the content of the recipe ingredients. So here let me type a prompt. So guys, I have written the prompt as write the ingredients for making, and here after making I want to place the word place the name of the cuisine, and we got the name of the cuisine here in this first trigger step. So I'm going to map this label here like this. So you just have to click here after this making word, and the Google Sheet or the trigger step will appear in the drop down, and when you click on it you will find all the data here only. From here I'm just mapping this label like this. Okay, right. So after this you can put a full stop, and we are done with the prompt. So guys, when you map this label here like this, whenever you are going to run this workflow, that means whenever you are going to add any new cuisine here, this label is going to change here in this prompt, and new ingredients will be created out of OpenAI. Okay, so that's why we mapped this label here. And here it is asking for the maximum tokens. So tokens are the number of words that you want to generate. Okay, and the default value is 256 and the maximum you can generate is 2048 characters or words. Okay, so here let me put the tokens as 256 only. We are using default value. Here it is asking for the sampling type, so it uses two kind of samplings for generating the content. So you can use this default option, temperature sampling. Okay, and here you have to enter the sampling value. So the default value is 0.7. So you have to provide the value between 0 to 1. So I'm providing here 0.8. Okay, and the penalty thing, these fields are not compulsory, so you can leave these things blank. If you want to provide a stop sequence to inform OpenAI that where to stop generating the content, you can provide any kind of symbolic sequence here, like this /n or this colon or something. So I'm just putting /n here. And here it is asking best of. So when you select this option, it will gives you the best of 2 or best of 3 or best of 4 kind of content. So it is going to, according to your selected option, it is going to resample the content and give you the best of 2 or 3 or 4. So I'm selecting best of 3 here. Okay, and here let me click on save and send test request button. And here you can see, guys, in this response, in this choices 0 text label, you will find the ingredients. So here you can see the ingredients are here: 1 pound of Italian pasta, 1 jar of tomato sauce, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of basil, parsley, garlic powder. So all the ingredients are generated using OpenAI. Okay, now I want to share an image along with this ingredient on Pinterest. Now to generate that image, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up, and from here we are going to connect with Pexels. So Pexels is a photo stock website for designers. Okay, so here we are going to use the action event as search for photos. Then click on connect. From here select add new connection, and here it is asking for the API key. So for getting this key, you just have to click here. You can read, you can request an API key here. So when you click on this here word, you will reach the API keys page of Pexels. So if you are logged in, it will open up just like this. Okay, so you need to log in first in Pexels, and from here you can just copy this whole key. Okay, and you can paste it here and then click on save, and you will be connected with Pexels. All right, so we are connected, and here it is asking to enter the query. That means what image you want to search. Okay, so here you can see examples are ocean, tigers, spears, etc. So I want to generate an image of the cuisine I have entered in my spreadsheet. So I'm going to map this query from the first tab, and I'm going to map this label here. So when you map the label, in real time, whenever you are going to add any new cuisine, these labels are going to change and new images will be searched in Pexels. Okay, so you can select the orientation, you can select the size of the image, you can provide a color background. Okay, and here right now I'm using the default options, and here I'm clicking on save and send test request button, and let's see how the image is going to be fetched out. And here you can see, guys, in this photo 0 URL we got the image. So let me show you the image. All right, so this is the image of a Italian pasta. Okay, so now we can share this image and the ingredients on Pinterest. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and in this action step, search for Pinterest. Here it is selected. Then you have to select the action event as create a pin, then click on connect. From here select add new connection, then click on connect with Pinterest. All right, and from this page you have to give the access to your account, so just click on give access. All right, and you can see the authorization is successful, and here it is asking to select the name of your board. So in Pinterest we have many boards. So my boards are these. You can see I have this board named as Pabbly, and I want to attach a pin here, create a pin here. So I'm selecting Pabbly board. here it is asking for the images URL. So just click here, and from this pixels tab, click here, and from here you have to map this label, this src original label. Okay, because you need to map the image here with the file extension like .jpg or .png, and it should be smaller than 20 MB. So from here, map this src original image which have the file extension. Okay, map this label. You can provide a title from the spreadsheet like this, name of cuisine, and in the description I'm going to map the ingredients I have generated using OpenAI. This is the ingredients label, choices 0 text label. Okay, right, so we are not sending any link, so I'm leaving these two things blank. Now let's create a pin by clicking on save and send test request button, and a test pin will be created here inside this board, this Pabbly board. Let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request here. And this is the response we have received, guys. And now let's check in our board if we got a new pin created. Let me refresh my board. And here you can see we got a new pin created. Let me open this, and here you can see the photo. Here you can see the title. Here you can see the ingredients. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and let me do one thing more. Here you can see I want to update the generated ingredients here also in this column. For that, what I'm going to do, just click here on this plus icon, and from here I'm going to connect with Google Sheets again. Okay, and now here I'm going to use an action event which is called update cell value. So with the help of update cell value action event, you can update any cell in your spreadsheet. So click on connect here. And from here, I'm going to use my saved connections. Okay, so any connection that you create in your workflow are saved in your account. So if you want to make the connection again with the same application, you can use saved connections. For that, you just have to select this existing connection option. And from here, you can choose your existing connection. And then you have to click on save, and you will be connected again with the same application. Okay, so we are connected, and here it is asking to select the spreadsheet's name from this list. So it will show you the list of all the spreadsheets you have. From here, I'm selecting this one, food recipe for Pinterest. I'm going to select it from here. And you can see the sheet's name got auto-populated because we have only one sheet here named as sheet 1. Okay. And here it is asking for the range of the column where your where your cell is placed. You have to enter the range here. So let me show you. So guys, I want to update this cell. Okay, and when I am selecting this cell, in this name box it is showing B2. So B2 is the range. That means this cell is at column B, row number 2. Okay, so here I'm going to put capital B, and I'm going to map the row number from the first tab. Here you can see, guys, in the first Google Sheets tab, we have captured this data, and here we got this row index as well, which is showing from which row the data is coming from. So it is showing number 2. So I'm going to map this label here. So when you map this row index like this, what will happen in real time, the labels are going to change and new values will be placed correctly in the new cells. Okay, and what is the value that you want to update? So I want to update about the ingredients which I have generated using OpenAI. So I'm mapping the ingredients from OpenAI. Now click on save and send test request, and the ingredients will be placed here. Let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request, and this is the response we have received. Let's check in the spreadsheet, and here you can see, guys, we got the ingredients placed here. So we are done here. Now you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, whenever you are going to add any new name of cuisine here, the photo, the ingredients will be generated and will be shared on your Pinterest, and the cells will be updated here automatically, and you can see the ingredients here also. Okay, and guys, this workflow is going to run in the background, and you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabli Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.